Good day, viewers. My name is Fola Wale, and today on the Be Passionate Virtual Series, we're going to be having a guest. Her name is Epelle Boma, and she is so passionate about the Sustainable Development Goals. Today, she's going to be talking about the passionate quote 125, which states that one spectacular thing about news organizations is that they are not really sure of what their content will be for the next 1 week. As long as people exist, there must be something to talk about. So, what service can you offer people? So, we're going to be connecting with her right now and enjoy yourself. Boma, over to you.
Good afternoon, Passion family. Thank you so much for having me. So, today I'm going to discuss quote 125, and it says that the spectacular thing about news networks is that even though they're not sure what their content is going to be for the next week, they believe that as long as there are people, there will be something to talk about. And what service do you have to offer? And I believe that this quote lays major emphasis on value creation and value addition. I want to cite an example. I live in Lagos where the rains have started falling. If you go out to like a popular street square, you would see people hawking drinks and stuff like that. But I tell you, the moment rain begins to fall, you're going to see raincoats and shower caps. So that's the kind of example that pertains to this quote. Like, we need to keep adding value in whatever we find ourselves doing. So this kind of shows that in business, the market is changing, the market is dynamic. You have to keep increasing. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to just make this particular product and come rain, come shine, this is going to be the product. I want to cite an example from another scenario. There was a game I used to play when I was young, a farming game. So you could keep animals, and maybe from the ducks, you could get eggs. If you sell those eggs as they are, you're going to get like $10. If you turn those eggs into powder, you're going to get about 25. If you can turn that powder into cake, you're going to get about 50. So that's like this general principle of life and business. If you're doing business, the more value you can add to your product, the more it will work for you, the more you can earn that way. So in business, wherever we find ourselves, we have to keep adding value. There's a book I'm reading because of a program I'm taking part in, Making Africa Work Through the Power of Innovative Volunteerism by Dr. Richard Nang, and it talks about Africa and its place. I learned from that book that Africa is where it is today because we are not adding value. Like, this is literally the richest continent in terms of material, like natural resources. But yet, it's the continent that is grappling with poverty and food insecurity and things like that. And because we are not adding value, we rely heavily on primary production. We are staying at the bottom level, mining resources and then selling them out. If we could actually process them ourselves, we'll be earning a lot more money. So that's like a practical example. If in Africa, like in Nigeria now, instead of exporting our crude oil all the time, we could efficiently refine it and sell the finished product. The more you process something, the more value you add to something, the more value you could get back from it. And then, okay, it's not that easy to like come up with all these ideas and innovation and improvement. I understand that. But a way to go about it by exposure. You need to expose yourself. If you notice, I go out a lot, and when you go to like big markets where like freshly imported things come from, you see a lot of foreign people just walking around in the markets. What are they buying? They're not buying anything, they're not selling anything. What did they come to do? They came to look for opportunities, they came to scope, explore existing loopholes in our system, and then they're going to go back to their country and meet those needs and bring them back and sell them to us. So basically, I believe travel, learning, research, it is a great way to like realize more existing opportunities, more places where we can break in and improve our value. Thank you.
Wow, that was great. Thank you very much. So, she has said it all, and I hope you understand. Thank you for joining us today. And if you want to feature in any of the Be Passionate Virtual series, please don't hesitate to contact me. Be passionate.